What brought me to the pregnancy center was my unexpected pregnancy. And then after that, the pregnancy center has actually just been with me through everything. I walked in feeling unfit to become a mother. Although I did have my boyfriend and everything, I felt for both of us, we were unfit to become parents in general. And I don't think I had the thought that I was alone because I did have my boyfriend supporting me. But at a point, I kind of felt like I'm alone because I feel like I need to make this decision alone. Although he was the father and I was scared and he was willing to support me. But in a way, I felt alone maybe because I brought myself in. So instead of walking in this door with him, I made him wait in the car because it was something that I felt needed to come from me and was my decision. So in that point, I was alone. When I walked in here and spoke to Susie, I was alone. I was making my own decision. So when I first walked in, I was already aware I was pregnant. I actually couldn't afford to see a doctor. And at that time, at the moment when I realized that I couldn't see a doctor because I couldn't afford to see a doctor, I realized that maybe I wasn't ready or I wasn't fit to be a mom, because if I couldn't afford to even see a doctor or check on my baby, how can I be a mom? How can I afford to support my baby? I sought help and I came into the Foothill Pregnancy Resource Center. Susie still made me take a pregnancy test. So we did confirm my pregnancy here. And I knew I was pregnant. But when I walked in here and I took that test again and she told me it was positive, for some reason, I broke down. I broke down and I cried to her and I explained to her what I was feeling. And I told her that I had my boyfriend's full support and he was there for me. But I think as a mother, I felt bad as a mother knowing that I couldn't care for this child in my womb, and I just didn't know how that I was going to be able to care for a child outside. And I didn't want my son to go through any struggles. And I felt that if I brought him into this world to struggle every single day, what kind of person would I be? What kind of mother would I be? What would my son think of me? Besides that, we talked for hours, me and Susie, and she made me realize, I left here strong. And I told her I was going to become a mom. I walked out of here telling Susie, thank you. She prayed for me. And I told her that I was going to be a mom and that I would call her back and I would come visit her. And I did. And I've been here ever since. She's been through my journey, though. That whole time I was pregnant, I came in, she would give me ultrasounds to check on my baby, and she gave me resources that day where I got a doctor who was able to see me. That helped me a lot because I think one of my biggest fears was just not being able to afford to see someone, and I was willing to give up just because I wasn't able to afford to see someone. I was willing to give up there, and Susie helped me realize so much more and how capable I was. If I was capable of seeking help, I was capable of becoming a mom. And she knew I cared. She knew I cared a lot. And I did. I had my 2 kids now. And it's honestly the best thing. Like, I can't picture myself without them. My boys are my entire world. They truly mean everything to me. I honestly don't know where I'd be if I never had Nathaniel. Nathaniel made me want to have Caleb. Now I have 2 little boys who love each other like crazy. And it's so nice to wake up every morning and see them there. And I honestly, cannot picture my life without them. It's really crazy how much a little child can change your life and how much they can do. But, we've been going through it and I love it. I love being a mom. It's something really crazy, I think, and it's kind of unexplainable how a child can really change your life. I remember telling Susie that I didn't think I was fit for it, and I am a fully breastfeeding mom, and I do everything I could in my child's best interest. I realized self-care is important because I was going through a lot. I think sometimes I'd have those little freak attacks where I was just I don't know if I can do this anymore. There's times where I have 2 kids Like I mentioned, I breastfeed them both. I am a mom 24/7, and it's overwhelming just knowing. I think talking to anybody and to letting them know how I feel, I think would help me get through my days. And that's what's really helped me, is just knowing that self-care is very important, because I need to talk to somebody. I need to let someone know that, I'm either hurting or I'm overwhelmed right now. Can somebody help me? 5 minutes. Take the kids for 5 minutes. So Pamper Day is something Foothill Pregnancy Resource Center cooks up for all the moms, and you're actually not allowed to bring your babies. It is a rule. It is required. At times, I can't get a break, not even when I shower. So coming to Pamper Day was something very relaxing, I think. Everything they cooked up for us was for free, and we got our nails done. I got a facial, a massage. I even got a haircut, because let me tell you, those are expensive. I've been cutting my hair at home. So all of this, besides just helping moms, I think like emotionally, like just having a break and everything, it helped people economically. Like I said, the haircut. I hadn't got a haircut in a while, besides looking up on YouTube how to cut my hair at home. So getting that haircut for free was very nice. Getting the facials was very nice. I feel like I don't take care of myself anymore. Everything is about the babies. Nothing's about mom anymore. Who cares if mom has wrinkles? Who cares if mom has light hairs? Everything is about the kids now. So I think having that special day to focus on myself and me, that was something very neat that the pregnancy center provided. Through the Federal Pregnancy Resource Center, my son and I got to go to Washington, D.C. for the March to Life and Babies Go to Congress. That was a very good experience. That was the first time I actually ever got to travel. Never had been on a plane. First time on a plane, I took a 2-year-old. And I was, I believe, 6 months pregnant. So that was something really good, neat. We got the chance to actually meet with the Vice President, Mike Penn. I got to tell my story to him, of course, in tears again. But that was something very neat, and that's something that I get to tell so many people, and they probably look at me like, are you sure? Are you sure you got to go to the White House? But that's something that I get to tell my son as well when he grows up, that he got to go to Washington, D.C., and he got to meet the vice president, and he has pictures and proof of that. Now, Nathaniel, I think, was throwing his tantrum around there. Nathaniel got pulled out of the room for a little bit. So I can't wait till one day he gets to know that he got to experience that. And that was all because of the Pregnancy Center and the Right to Life League. So I did want to give a big thank you to Foothill Pregnancy Resource Center and everybody here at tonight's gala. I want you all to know how much you impact many women's lives and mine, whether it's what donations you're making or any resources, flyers you're just giving the Pregnancy Center. It really is impacting many people's lives, and it's something that you should all really be proud of because you're changing lives. I just want to give a big thank you to Hennessy for everything she has helped me with. She knows she's giving me a special gift, and I am truly grateful for that. My family is truly grateful for that. You don't know how much of an impact you're making on us, but you really are helping us so much. I also wanted to thank you for our trip to Washington, D.C., and for dealing with Nathaniel's tantrums during dinner and everything. I wanted to thank you for the memories you gave us there, and just for the experience that you gave me and Nathaniel. If I hadn't walked in these doors that day I found out I was pregnant, I don't know where I'd be today. I honestly have no idea where I'd be. I don't know what kind of decision I would have made. I just really can't picture my life if I never walked in here. I don't know what I would have done with myself, because I really needed that help that day, and I got it here. Thank you.